Well, good evening. I am O Love, and I'm accompanied by my bass guitar. And tonight we have our appetite for some bass chewing. You just want to hear some rumble. Oh, hey, oh, ooh. Nobody gonna buy the music, and it's gonna make you dance. Buy the music. Give it a chance, give me the chance. Yeah. Hey there, out there. I want y'all to know something. Now, y'all new generation, I'm going to make this perfectly clear to you. There is no such thing as no hard, no butter, no cocaine, no yay, no, there ain't no more of that shit. If you think, listen, you're trying to experiment with your little hippie life, that's okay. Experiment, you just want to try something because you want to try something. Let me tell you something. You've been beat, and I feel bad for you, son, because you missed out on all the raw shit in life. Ain't no more cocaine. There ain't a drop of cocaine out here. And if you run into somebody and they running around like they got some hard with this little sack, I gotta play this out for you so you understand I know what time it is. This goddamn little piece of sack trying to serve you and swerve you. You know, you just be bobbing down the street, come back. You working? Oh yeah, I'm working. You know, how much you trying to get? What you work? You digging this little fucking sack and untwist this motherfucker and give you some hard out that bitch, you know. No, it ain't no more. It's, hey, 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 hey. Hey, wake up. It don't exist anymore. I got this 8-ball. I'm going to tell you again. It doesn't exist anymore. It's over with. You know what the fuck you getting today? I'm going to tell you this right now. And you better, if you're out here fucking around, you better ask some old heads that's even older than me, that's real motherfucking, hey, they real veterans in the shit. I'll show you right now. If you in that shit and you just really think you're doing it, you doing it. All right. Let's say you in a crowd of people and, you know, getting high, smoking weed. It's all cool. You can float your boat, baby. Ain't fucked up. But you ain't got to be right up on a puffing and puffing, right? You just puffing. All right. Put it in there. Put it in there. All right. What if a motherfucker just took this shit right here and sprayed it all in the fucking air? Here, make no mistake what the fuck that is. Huh? Here, let me get back a little bit. You see what that is? You just right in the goddamn smoke all over the fucking place, right? Just right in the shit. Since y'all motherfuckers, that's poison. You get the idea. That's poison to motherfuckers, man, that don't smoke the shit. They ain't say nothing about you. That's cool. They might have their time in life with it. But they don't fuck with it no more. You know? Especially this CBD oil bullshit. It gets in you and it take a long time for that shit to get off your lung, get out of your system. Motherfuckers OD on this fucking shit because it's an oil. It ain't THC. You're overdosing on the shit because you're taking too much and you can't get it out. You can't get that shit out unless you puke it up and damn it, it's stuck to you. Till that shit just totally start wearing off the fuck off you. You better learn what you're fucking with. That's why real hippies don't fuck with that shit. They rather go get a seed. They wouldn't buy shit from them motherfucking, they don't want a goddamn nothing from this medical shit. Y'all youngins missed out. See, let me see, in case you didn't understand what I'm telling you. You see that? Do you see that? You see that? What does it say on there? Huh? You think that shit don't kill you? It will kill your funky black ass or white ass or whatever else. Huh? You see this? Here. Here's the directions. Let me hold it still so you can get it in your goddamn brain real good. Let me put it where? Focus. I'm going to tell you one more time. It's this bullshit they call meth. Now, you want to go back in your history, and you want to go back way back in 1930 something, 1930 something, 1920s, well, 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, where in that period of time is what they call World War One, World War Two. Who was having the war? It was Germany, right? And they had this leader, whomever, or dictator by the name of Hitler, right? Adolf Hitler. This motherfucker was a total. He was a goddamn. He had to have a real shit. He popped that shit in his vein. He got to have a real shit. But to service all these people, he got all them so-called soldiers and shit. They made a batch of shit called meth. They take a big ass fucking jar. Now let me help you. I'm gonna walk with you. Yeah, as you know, I have. If you didn't know, you finna find out. I got a license to be a drug counselor. Oh yeah, I get around. In case you didn't know, I counsel a person 12-step and all that shit. You know what I mean? One day at a time. And right now, I'm gonna give you some free counseling. They take a goddamn glass pickle jar like this big motherfucker right here. They take 3 of them, as a matter of fact. This one got some old salty shit ammonia, hydrous ammonia in it. This one over here has this bullshit all mixed up over here. Could be lithium, could be whatever the fuck, and the so-called dough. Then you got a third one. All these motherfuckers right in the middle. So all these tubes come over from this one over here from the anhydrous bullshit, and this over here from the so-called dope. When it comes over here with these tubes and it comes in this one, then it does what it does. When the shit comes around with the ammonia and all that, which it ends up going in there chasing and comes back out. It crystallizes, and you think that's so cute to do, right? Then it forms in here, supposed to be hard snowflakes. Now that's the so-called hype of it all, right? Like you're really doing something. Now they go and get some goddamn medication from Walmart, Walgreens, whatever, and they just getting a whole bunch of this shit. The doctors, any goddamn where. In the shit, they want this shit called ephedrine, right? This ephedrine, they take it, go get some Evergreen or Everclear whiskey. Go get a pan or whatever, a pot or skillet. Pour the Evergreen in this shit. Put them pills and crush them all up or whatever the fuck, right? And put it in that skillet. Then pour it in there. Turn the fucking heat up on it and let it be warm and let it just kind of warm up so that it liquefies. Then you take and you get them coffee, what you like a coffee maker, coffee grind, and you turn and you pour the shit off into it. You pour the shit off into it. And you Pour the shit off into it, right? Now, then that's where you put the shit in the bottom of this fucking, that pickle jar. And then you put the other shit in the motherfucking, in pour the shit in this other pickle jar. And then you got these tubes coming up out of it into this empty one. When you get done, they don't give a fuck what it is. All they want to do is to trick your mind into thinking you in a euphoria. It could be rat poison, it could be whatever. Now this was the cheapest form, and this, what the shit does, it kills everything. Your mouth, your teeth, everything on it. First of all, what does salt and shit do to you? Especially your teeth. It'll kill your enamel and all that shit off your teeth. Acetone, acid, and all that shit burns, right? They even use that shit. Come on. Don't fuck around with it. You start smoking that shit within a fucking, not even 30 days, your teeth done turn black. You can tell a cocaine smoker from a meth smoker all fucking day long. A cocaine person that smoke cocaine, his teeth, first of all, his teeth gonna be buttery. They're gonna be yellow as fuck. A meth addict, his teeth gonna be raggedy. His teeth gonna look like one of them goddamn ear corns, you know, with all them different colors, yellow, black, red, green, all them, one ear corn with all them colors in it. I call it the pilgrim corn, the Thanksgiving corn. Orange, all these different colors in this motherfucker, right? Now, the ephedrine ain't nothing but some hype ass shit that's supposed to, it's really speed. No give a fuck where they get this shit from. But to really put a goddamn cherry on the top of this shit, cause they know something it's got to change your mood. And that's what you looking for, a euphoria, right? This so-called euphoria ain't nothing but fucking poison. Speed keep you up, you working and you doing this and you doing that and you moving around and you can't sleep. You can't sleep because the fucking poison is keeping your goddamn ass up along with the damn ephedrine is some more bullshit. Speed got you running all day. You can't sleep. Well, you ain't, yeah, but you can't sleep. You can't sleep. So how you know about that? I don't fuck with it. See, I got my teeth, all of them. They're raggedy, but that's from natural. It was raggedy way back in when I went in the military and got them fixed on. I had root canals and shit. Supposed to have caps all over, like that one. You probably can't see it, but they all supposed to have gold or silver on caps. Anyhow, that was over damn 40 years ago. I'm gonna tell you right now. Over 30 years for sure. It's over 25 years. What was it? 91. Yeah. October of 91. That's when I enlisted. That's when I went and put my boots on and went to the camp. So there you go. Anywho, I'm telling you right now, soon as they knew wasn't no goddamn cocaine out here, these white boys, they got all pseudo. They over there posted up what you need. I know it ain't funny. There he is digging his sack trying to give you all these bullshit, man. And motherfuckers really buying this shit. But the real motherfucking cocaine smokers, right? It was a no-go. Now you ready to fight him or beat him up, which they usually do. Oh man, you bullshitting. You made me have to give you from you fronting. Nah, you don't want that shit because they know what it is. It ain't. Motherfucker want cocaine. Cocaine make your ass null and void if you speak the real shit. Hey, you stuck, as they say. To a man, cocaine is pussy. To a woman, cocaine is thick. You don't need no human. Don't need none of that shit. So what's the so that you mean the man we run around sucking on glass dick? No. I just told you it's pussy. But he sucked the shit out of a woman's clit though. Like a woman sucked the shit out of a man's dick. But you won't. Other than that, you don't have no problem out, right? Characterism. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, I alcohol problem. And so I done been to a 12-step program. Anybody that drink, even when you just don't think you got no problem, you might have one. You know? Especially them, you're nice when you off. Soon as you start sipping, you turn to an angry motherfucker. Can't nobody tell you shit. When that shit wear off, you wake up and damn, it was a tornado around here. No, it was your fucking ass. You don't remember? Tearing up all that shit? You. Or done some shit and forgot about it. Or goddamn, you wake up, damn, let me go see what the fuck I did, right? So all of that shit, but I'm gonna tell you right now, all of y'all in this day and age, and you fucking around trying to play the game is dead, been dead, gone long time ago. They stopped the shit with Tupac and buried the bullshit with both of them. With Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. is over with. They buried the whole shit with Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. It's over with. Pablo Escobar, gone. He's out of here. Started with him and many other ones. Pennies from heaven. Then you notice nobody having like today. Bunch of bullshit going on. Well, back then it was Panama and all kinds of other wars, little funky wars. You wonder, what is they fucking fighting about? What is they fighting about? What is they fighting about? Apartheid, all this stuff. What is they fucking fighting about? Listen. In the mix and all this shit. Like now, you just listen. Have a moment. Just don't say nothing, don't make a sound, and just listen. You see how quiet the world is right now? And anybody can tell you, the trains was rolling, airplanes in the airplanes going, coming and going. Cars, you can hear them motherfuckers, just tires just hitting the damn concrete, them little spots in the concrete, plop, plop, keep plop, plop, plop. Tires hitting hitting the pavement like footsteps, all that. Bunch of shit, festive or not, whatever. Just a lot of bullshit. TVs, everything. You don't hear nothing. This world then came and it's all the way down. If that was the case, then when the cocaine went away, meth definitely would have been. It would have been a second baller's choice, right? That shit don't move no world. That shit do not move no world. That shit does not move no world. And to real hippies, medical weed is an insult and a slap in the fucking face. To real hippies. To the real Cheech and motherfucking Chong. You take that motherfucking shit and shove it as far as you can up your ass. Nobody want no funky weed. Then all of a sudden you got a bunch of addicts and you need a way to keep the shit that's been generated up because people need help, all this kind of shit, right? Which generated money some kind of way, right? To help people kick this habit. It don't exist no fucking more. World was built like they come with this. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Right? Not a line. Go and look up the case Cocaine Cowboys, right? Look at all that shit that was going on around you at that time in the 80s. Shit, go as far back as the 60s and 70s. You want to go all the way back. The prohibition, all the way up to now. I'm telling you right now, it's going to answer a lot of questions. What happened, and I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. They got tired of fucking with the little people, right? Which is you and I and just the normal motherfucking society. And said, fuck it. It's like trying to kill ants one by one. No matter how many, all you did was kicked up a whole lot more. Boom. It's a whole lot more. Boom. It's a whole lot more. Right? So they said, fuck it. Let's buy the whole ant farm. Government went and they bought the motherfucking Columbia and all that shit like they did in Fort Knox and the gold. Why fuck around with it? You're killing and going through all these other tactics. Just buy the whole motherfucker from it and then shut it down. Once it's in your control, you only getting what come out of there. And if you ain't shoving, you don't want to be US or whoever. They don't want to start answering no goddamn questions about how it got here. Then it's suggested to make goddamn sure that motherfucker brings security on that shit. Ain't no coca leaf, no none of that shit grow nowhere. It's over with. So you youngins run around here with I'm gonna show y'all what y'all do these days. ain't no glass. This is a whole different thing. See, I'm gonna show you ain't where you at in life, and I told you it's over with. You see this in here? You find a way to get this middle part out, right? Then you pull that motherfucker out. Then you find a way to bust this bitch some kind of way, right? Or you just open this hole up in here. Now, inside of here, that's poison, that whiteness on this glass on inside there. So you gotta find a way to get in there and scrape all that out. So it's nothing but glass, right? Throw the bullshit in this hole right here, right? And you put it in there, and then you take your torch and you go to work. Now, for the cocaine, it might have been a lot easier. Or might have been more worthy. I don't know what you want to say, more practical. But with this meth shit, you can't use that little tube in that Brillo pad and all that bullshit. You know, because it ain't gonna hold to nothing. It's gonna pour out. In here, it can't go no fucking where. But light the fuck up and you pull off the damn thing and get the smoke. right? The exhaust fumes off the poison I just told you, which ain't nothing but this shit. You might as well take this motherfucker and spray in this goddamn thing until you see something in there, and then take your torch to it and pull on it. I'm trying to save your life. You ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna keep on hurting you, right? If you didn't, like, if you're smart enough, then you learn when somebody's telling you something that you can use. It's total poison. And every time you fuck with that, you killing your goddamn self. Your body's trying to keep your body stay up 24/7 trying to fight that shit off. It ain't got time to sleep. It's poison. It's killing you. Now, you ain't gonna know for certain my word is bond until you did. Then you gonna, I guess he was right. I'm telling you, don't kill your motherfucking self. Don't be dead. Stop immediately and leave that shit alone. It's over with. See, that's what the problem. See, what's going on? What's going on is alcohol and weed, little shit like that, is a gateway to the much harder shit. Now, popping these pills and shit, once you put that shit in you and don't nobody know you put it in your ass, right? You gotta have another one. Don't nobody know what the fuck is gonna be wrong with you. Now they try to give the first responders something to supposed to anti keep you alive until some of the rest of the folks come. But who knows whether you pop some shit or this or that or what's in your system that you put in there. Cause once you get, you know, a handle on the weed and the alcohol, you a pro now. Oh, you think you can handle some shit. Till you go to the next shit, then the next shit, and the next shit. And then there's characteristics. You ain't working. You rather ride on that carpet than get up, get your ass up and hit that clock. Then, if they ask you for a random drug test, you know your ass gone anyway because it's dirty enough fuck. Then it's got all kinds of different characteristics. People close to you know damn well something can be wrong with you. They know when you change. They know your character change and all that shit. Somebody that don't know you, oh, just another goofy motherfucker over there. So I'm gonna tell you from this United States and everywhere, you hearing it from somebody that care about you and putting some real information in your ass right now. If the alcohol got a label on it and marijuana that's legal, and recreational, you can have that shit. If it ain't good enough for you, then take all them old raggedy ass, fucked up gears and shit, shitty ass, fucked up ass, fake race car ass transmission, and put back the automatic transmission God put in you in the first place. Get back to the word. Straighten your ass up, because if you can't learn how to drink, how to be social, how to leave that shit alone when you should, it's time to play for anything. And you know where you go. If you can't put a leash on you, then can't nobody else do it. Now the whole key to it is don't put it in your ass. You ain't got to get it out your ass. Remember I told you this. Don't put it in your ass. You ain't got to try to pull it out your ass. See? And you should use this anyway if you're one of them to do your dissertation own cause and effect and all that other good shit in the mental, your psychology, and all that other shit. Yeah, put a little tag on your own goddamn toe and go through life. And all this social experiments and all this other shit, how you know, and write it down. The fuck you went through, right? Same as you want to fuck somebody else up and watch them go through and then write it down like you got a real subject. See, let me tell you something, man. You better learn, you know, what's going on. Put that pipe, that light bulb, that whatever the fuck you trying to smoke that bullshit out of. I'm gonna tell you again, I'm gonna keep telling you. I remember one time, motherfucker, I bet you it couldn't have been a year ago. They just kept blazing this shit up, blazing this fucking weed out here. Everybody blow it. I'm begging, can y'all please take that, man, outside? You got all outside. Just take it outside, man. It don't got to linger in here. Take it outside. Goddamn. Give the homies that ain't here no more some. Goddamn. Why you just want to blow it up in here? Blow it out. You got, man, what got going on outside? You ain't like, you missing nothing. Ain't like, share it with somebody, give the portion that you would think, oh, because if you knew motherfuckers that did smoke it, you'll be somewhere trying to hide and smoke your shit, and you rather fight that motherfucker than let them get a draw off that shit. You need. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm gonna tell you right now. So, man, I put my big dog drawers on, man. And I said, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I asked all you motherfuckers for the longest, man, to take your fucking ass outside with that motherfucking shit. You see this motherfucking big ass can of Raid? You know what the fuck this do? Now, what if I just said, like that little white woman on the TV talking about Glades air spray? You know how she did that whirl around comes. I think that's so cute. I like that commercial. She coming in and just said, and I was like, boy, you should have seen that nigga leap up off that motherfucking couch. That nigga's, this motherfucker crazy. I got to get the fuck out of here. Well, why you can't understand that when somebody's asking you, tell you want them to just really just go ahead and suck your dick. You know what I mean? Kiss your ass, beg you, please, please, please. Oh, okay. Man, I had to get some of my military bearing on this motherfucker. Let me show you something, nigga. God damn it. All you niggas. I'll spray this motherfucker. Just go crazy. The empty, you hear this? This motherfucker is about full. And I wouldn't stop spraying this motherfucker every corner, everywhere in that goddamn smoke, every fucking where in that square, on your dog ass, in your direction, all up under that, all on your neck, on your face, on your blunt. That's why a motherfucker feel when y'all be invading a motherfucker with the shit. They like, goddamn, float your boat. Take your ass, man. Ain't nobody fucked up about you. No motherfucker, if you can have something, why the fuck can't somebody else go get some just like you? And don't have nobody else's dick suckers on that bitch. A grown ass man have a whole fucking pack of blunts to itself. Had this whole jar full of fucking weed. Fuck, ain't nobody fucked up about you. God damn. They got the idea. Said all that to say this. They got the idea. The shit is poison, fool. Keep killing yourself. Thinking, letting somebody tell you, oh, no, that's my shit real. No, it ain't. Everything, a motherfucker know. Let me tell you something, man. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, if he wanted to tell the goddamn truth, they done threw a lot of motherfucking money away on straight trash. Straight garbage. You done gave this motherfucker a whole guap of money. And you bebopped off and you went somewhere and that wasn't shit. The weed was bammer as fuck. They could have just picked that shit up off the ground. Know y'all come around there and serve you up like you some man. Pat their feet up around the corner. Fuck, you don't know them. They know you. They don't give a fuck. They want the money. They don't give a fuck if you die. They just know you, your ass out here. One last time. What did I just tell you? What did you learn? That shit is poison, first of all. Second of all, I don't care if it's alcohol or weed, don't put the shit in your ass. You ain't got to struggle to get it out your ass. Now that's the message from St. Louis, the Lou, East St. Louis, right down. And can't miss that motherfucker. It's my duty to pass it on to you. And share. Sharing is caring. You ain't have to give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now. Back there when the motherfucking Los Angeles Rams was the St. Louis Rams. You dig? And the Lou loved their Rams, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, they cry every day. The tears just jumped out of their eye because they was there. When it's time, they like the Mardi Gras down there, man. They got peanuts, they got all the souvenirs, every damn thing down there. Nelly and them and the St. Lunatics had a motherfucker lit up, all that shit, but they go on tour and go do their shit. And Cedric the Entertainer, let me not forget him. You give him his prop. You mine. You dig what I'm saying? He's the kind of comic. You dig? The L. Hughley, the main, the head rocked over them all, burning the motherfucking Mac. You dig? And standing beside him, I give you. Put your motherfucking hands to put your goddamn hands together. Steve motherfucking Harvey, okay? Yeah, and I right there at the Savage Center. Listen, it was Nellyville and all that shit and the Kings of Comedy. I was there taking all them big ass, man, the goddamn glass on them motherfuckers that thick. And man, I don't even think I can spread my arms out wide enough. You can't listen. For that hockey puck, to keep that hockey puck from coming up through there and taking your eye out or something, man, or knocking your brains out. Yeah. So we cleaned up all that shit, moved all that glass, went down there, they fixed the floor where, them skates would have, made ruts and shit in it, pits and stuff and potholes and stuff from the hockey sticks and all that shit. He went ahead and he fixed all that shit up while we moving all that shit around and putting it back there where it's supposed to go. And then we come out with what was it, basketball. It was a basketball. The wood grain floor it was what was that what we put down there? We put a floor down there to be on top of that fucking ice. I think it was the basketball floor, whatever, and they just kind of turned the lights out. It was a regular floor. It just looked like a regular floor that covers the top of that fucking ice, right? For their hockey team, they bleed blue, okay? So Yeah, it's 2002 now. Tell me we got love now. And set the place all up, man. Let me tell you something. It don't take no time to set that shit up, man. And damn it, they did their thing, man. And bam, went down, went. Once they left, man, they got packed all their shit up so quick and was gone off some fucking where on the plane or in the air or on the road. So goddamn fast after that, it didn't make no sense, man. It was none of them there. Not Nelly, not none of. But you walk around, clean up all that different shit. You seen uh, maybe some shoes or something I ain't want them shits, man. You know what I mean? Or shirt or some pants or something or outfit or something. They just didn't want it no more. You dig what I'm saying? They ain't been wore. They done with it. Shit like that. Food and stuff, man, they didn't ate out of, stuff like that, or something they was eating, all that stuff, man. Listen, Bernie Mac and all them, they was very much alive. And I got to see the whole show, Nellyville and every goddamn thing, all I fucking wanted. I worked there. See, so if a motherfucker talking about me being lazy, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, son. I tell you, I've been around. I ain't fucking around with you. I ain't think you fuck with. Anywho, let me take my glasses off like a doctor. It is real poison. Those soldiers that Hitler had, he walking around with the real shit. The real shit. He gave them meth to smoke. It kept, they froze to death. They starved to death. That shit was killing them all at the same damn time. He was a fucking straight heroin addict. This motherfucker had a so-called doctor. This doctor wasn't nothing but a goddamn veterinarian. He wasn't even no good for vet. He had his license took for that too. Hitler had him. He had Hitler eating human feces as some form of anti whatever his damn problem was. Hitler was so high, out of his fucking mind, crazy. I think it was his cousin or his niece. She fell in love with his driver. But all the time, he was, trying to groom her up for himself. And she said that his breath smelled like shit. They did an interview, right? She said his breath smelled like straight shit. Now, he didn't kill somebody now. Listen, he's already teeth and shit, already raggedy, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, no doubt his breath would smell like shit. He was eating feces. The doctor had him eating feces for whatever illness he's supposed to have, supposed to be helping some dysentery bullshit. And his theory was to eat, and he was doing it trying to stay the fuck alive, but he was on some bullshit. Man, listen, I'm telling you, man. He gave to them, and he was, you know what? All his soldiers was captured or killed. The main ones, the real ones. U.S. soldiers and the Allies got rid of them. All he had left was all them little Boy Scouts and shit. This real talk. This real talk. No. I'm just gonna let you know now. To don't fuck with that shit. Cause there ain't no cocaine. Ain't nobody gonna tell you if you's a sucker. You'll know no better. It ain't no motherfucking cocaine. Ain't no such thing as cocaine. Don't you know? I understand. To be a baller today, man, you gotta be quieter than man. You can hear a mouse in a church pissing. I'm telling you right now. But if there's anybody that you care for, he also gonna tell you it ain't real. Don't fuck with it. It ain't real. It's not real. There ain't no goddamn cocaine. So take the dick out of your mouth. Take that dick out of your mouth because he's sucking on like a bitch. Oh no. Oh yeah, because it ain't pussy. I'm trying to tell you, you straight sucking dick. You understand? Girls practice on how to suck a dick. Men don't practice. Suck it on no clip because they won't. Man, I ain't doing none of that. But you know, if it's something like some cane, he might give it a try. Shit, you know. You know, that's the real shit, but it ain't. It don't exist no more. It's gone. It's out. It's over with. And besides, gang activity and everything, that is the work. That is the money. That's where it comes from. All right. So there ain't no more. It's over with. You understand that? I can't stress it enough. I'm telling you, leave it alone. I don't know who out here this is for, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't mind telling you, leave it alone. Don't fuck with it. Back in my days when I was a teenager, I didn't fuck with none of that shit, other than just smoking weed and drinking beer and alcohol. And then they came out with some real Sesamillion one time. Sesamillion keep you high for hours. Weed just kept you, well, let's see. I know Red Bud, when I got a hold of this Red Bud, that shit, Red Bud kept you high for like, goddamn. It definitely kept you high for over an hour. You know, and then you smoke your little cigarette and amp the nicotine amp up your high, you know. But that Sesamillion, it just don't take but 2 or 3 tokes tops, and you is high. You know, it's like it be echoing and shit, man. And then you smoke it, the little ball of smoke go roll up, and you take it down, you blow it out, right? And you getting high every time you hit it. You can't get too high on that motherfucker. You get high. I mean, it ain't gonna last no longer than it does last. But you'll be high. You'll be wondering, wait a minute, normally I don't be this high, right? When you be know what time, when you timing it, when you starting to, you know, the carpet's coming on down, right? You want to keep the carpet up in the air, right? So there you go. So I must tell y'all, it's over with. You missed out. I am the last of the real hippies. I was born right in the hippie shit. Anybody my age are hippies. With the helter skelter and all that shit, you was born in the 50s and 60s, you is a hippie. And when you get to yeah, I guess the 70s too, man. You know, it's a hippie. So 60s and 70s, you're a hippie. After that, it's over, baby. Look at that. You want a clown. So it ain't up to nobody else, it's up to you. At least you're getting informed and educated. And all I can say to you is whenever you get done, you had your fun. Leave this shit alone while you can. Still can. Just leave it alone. You had your fun. You ran around. You played the little game with how it go, because that's all it is oh here, over there, and da 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 and da da da. You know how it go now. That's how it go. Unfortunately for y'all y'all generation, you missed out, because there ain't no more. There ain't no more. None of that. If you can't just deal with alcohol and weed, leave the rest of that shit alone, because you don't know what you're doing. Plus, the real shit, the raw shit ain't here no more. Go read your book. Go get money. Half of y'all got kids anyway. So, go take your ass. Go find your little piece of job. And here, don't you notice how some of these entertainers or actors or whatever, you know, they be out of commission for a long while, right? Then all of a sudden, they come up, it's a new movie, they starring, they get that fat chunk of money, right? They go right back over there. All this time they've abstained from using any drugs and all that shit, right? And they go right back over there. Yeah, oh yeah, man. Oh, I need that whole pack. You know, all I need, all that. And then the motherfucker goes somewhere with me back to where it's at, and the shit might not even be what it was. And then this motherfucker, he goes, instead of sampling something, the motherfucker gotta leave, pick back up from where he left off, because his senses, he needed more and more to feel that first time of euphoria. See, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Stop what you're doing, throw that poison in the trash, and go get your go to a 12-step program, and go turn yourself in and go get some help. And you think your shit is unique, there's a whole lot of other people going through the same thing, even worse than you. And that's usually the only thing that really just stopped them. You really want to die for this shit? Because you want to be stubborn to yourself. You just want to do it. You want to do it. All right. Yeah, you need help. So you need to go get something. I'm not playing with you. I'm not bullshitting nobody. telling you right now, you want your life, you want to live, you want to die. Yep, leave it alone. Or they're going to have to find some way to bury you or cremate you or something. Leave that goddamn shit alone. I'm telling you. It's just what I just told you. Leave it the fuck alone. You better run from it like a nigga got a gun to your motherfucking head. And you get little, I'm telling you. Like your life, like you looking for the exit so you don't get burnt up in the shit. Come on. Make it make sense to your goddamn self. Stop fucking around, because that shit will kill you. y'all. I've had my chew for the night. But just, I don't know who needed to hear that. That go for, and let me tell you something now. Last but not least. It don't make no difference. A crackhead ain't no better than a pothead. A pothead ain't no better than an alcoholic. An alcoholic ain't no better than an intravenous user, or what you call a junkie, right? Uh, Popping pills and all that kind of stuff is all the same. It's all rolled up. You're all looking for something, a change in your mood and your atmosphere, all that. It's within you, right? And all you got to do when you get done with all of that, you're going to want some more, and 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 some more. And you can never, it's just like money, right? Just like money. But of course, money, it's an addiction. It's a problem too now. Don't get it wrong. So live within your means. Everyone is already scheduled. You got to schedule everything. No one's above nor beneath being called to the altar of life. You dig? When the good Lord tell you it's over, right? It's done. So leave that alone. And as a little shorty woman couldn't stand no more than that. Good Lord, I'm gonna tell you, man, they be hiding and running, but them feet run fast. This shit, what's wrong with that? I want me. You know what? I ain't never had no midget woman before. But I'm gonna find me a little bitty midget woman to get on my nerve. I won't be one, so she can be up on my head. Get off me! Get off of me! Get off of me! No, that's a lie. I told you I did find me a little midget. Then I don't know where she went, man. She was quick. She didn't choose me. I was like, yo, drop the demo. She didn't choose me, man. Like, all right, you didn't choose me. So I guess well, that's all right. I want me a whole nother midget. That's just what you classify as in height, right? I want me one of them motherfuckers, man. I want me a whole lot of that motherfucker. Because let me tell you something right now. Ain't no different than a person 6 foot, 7 foot, all in between. It's just the legs and the arms are shorter. That's it. You hear me? Shit. Telling you right now. Shit, I'm gonna find me one little midget. Who wants some bigger? Who wants some more love? Come get me. Come on. I want you. I first saw one little bow lady. She said, and today, as I say each and every time, nothing but positive vibes. I went to Instagram last night and I seen the little woman. She looked like Tiffany, Tiff, Pretty Girl Gang, ride the motorcycles. She looked like her in the face. I ain't gonna lie, but she's on short, legs and stuff. But she looked like her. I almost wanted to say, damn, is that your family or something? She look a lot like her, in face, and she like her. She ain't gotta beat her face all up in order to look like something. The hair, I believe, is natural. Anywho, Amo Love. This is the Man Cave, and we're on the Delta Belt. And I'm doing my blues my way. And I shall return for some more funk on this here bass and some more stank on the guitar. We're gonna get it on, baby. It's on and popping. It's on and popping. It's on and popping. So I'll be back. Don't fret. Don't worry yourself. I will be back.